Welcome back. We're with Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith. Commissioner Griffith, one of the tools I would say that when you came into office you had at your disposal is the police manpower audit report prepared by Professor Diasaran and the team and commissioned by the government of Trinidad and Tobago, which spoke to, in great significance, the issue of the HR component of the TT police force. I know you've done a lot of work regarding promotions, etc., which will quite delayed and damaged morale of police officers. What do you think is the greatest accomplishment you've been able to do, given the fact that one of the issues in the manpower report spoke to the ability to recruit professionals within the police service not having to go through the usual procedure?
Yeah, understood. Okay. Again, the 70-odd policies, you can see it is actually on the wall. We have now reached the point to restructure the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. We have roughly almost 7,000 police officers and 3,000 odd SRPs. So you have almost 10,000 police officers. The United Kingdom, they looked and they said we probably do not need so many. It will probably be a few thousand less. So the fact is, we do not need to increase quantity. We need to enhance quality, which is why I'm putting a lot of emphasis on training and pinpointing and making sure that officers and the manpower can be utilized in an effective manner. Almost 1/3 to close to half now of the recommendations made in the manpower audit we've commenced, we've accomplished many of these objectives. And we would continue to do so by restructuring the police service to get maximum efficiency. What I'm also doing, as you mentioned, there's been this concept where persons must be in the police service based on being a police officer. You have seen it. You have seen when people see it on these television shows. There are many persons, especially in the type of units that we have now: cybercrime, fraud, crime scene investigation, involving forensics and so forth. You can have persons appointed as SRPs, which is what I am doing now, and putting them in specialized positions to enhance and complement the present units of serving police officers. And this will improve the quality of the units, the cold case missing persons unit, and all of these other units, where it is, you may not have all of the required expertise, but you have persons out there who have a certain degree of expertise in those specific fields that may have never fired a firearm. They know nothing about law enforcement, but they are well trained and experienced in those specific fields to improve the quality of those specific units.
With that said, there's been a recent front page expose suggesting that the TT Police Service is about to acquire the services of an ex-FBI gang specialty agent. Can you confirm or refute that? And if that's so, what's the intention there?
Okay. And likewise, I am always someone that's open enough to understand we need assistance. We are way behind the 8 ball in comparison to what we have in best practice internationally. I am working in 3 different elements to deal with this. The British High Commission one. The British High Commission and I, we work closely, and we are going to acquire certain experts from the United Kingdom that would assist us and complement us in specific units that would improve the quality of those units. Secondly, the NYPD, you would have known I signed a MOU with the NYPD, and we are going to second officers from the NYPD and also with Giuliani and partners, where they are assisting us to deal with gender-based violence and comparative statistics, and to deal with gang-related activity. With NYPD, they're also going to send persons that are specialists to show us exactly what it is that you did. How remember in the mid-90s, there were 2,300 homicides in the mid-90s in New York. It's gone now to 300. And this is for a city that usually has about 13 million persons. And they had basically the same situations. You know, people say that there's a difference with Trinidad crime and foreign crime. No, not true. Not true. In the concept of criminological theory, crime is a product of opportunity. The greater the deterrent, the less likelihood persons would commit crime because of the greater possibility of them being apprehended. You put the measures in place, you put systems for accountability, you provide the deterrent, you ensure that there are consequences, crime would be reduced. And there are experts from New York NYPD that would come and assist us, especially dealing with gang-related activity, homicides, and dealing with the technology that is used internationally that can assist us in making sure we have a fast response, we have a high visibility, and we can deal with the use of technology to improve our policing.
So is the ex-FBI agent coming to join us?
That is the third aspect. The third aspect has to do with those persons in LA. They were instrumental in the successful arrest and prosecution of hundreds of gang members and reduction of gang-related homicide and activity in that part of the United States. So we are also speaking with them. We think that they can provide a very big tool and asset to assist us. But that is still in motion. Hopefully in the next 2 or 3 months, those 3 elements would be here in Trinidad and Tobago to support us in dealing
But
with
no
gang
confirmation
activity.
yet on the ex-FBI agent that was highlighted in the front page of the newspapers recently.
No, I have been liaising directly with the individuals who have actually brought them into Trinidad and Tobago. We are speaking with them. In fact, as we speak, these individuals, along with my ACP crime, they are in New York City right now, meeting with the NYPD and other units to assist us in improving the police service. So yet there's a very strong possibility that these 3 elements can become part of the arsenal that we have here in the police service.
Download the Izzso app now for up-to-the-minute news and exclusive news content, and visit our website, Izzso.com. Izzso. News travels fast.